What's going on, everybody on YouTube? Silva bringing you guys an installation, or my version of how I always have done Talon grips. This Talon grip here is the Talon Pro for the Glock 17 Gen 4, Gen 3, but this one particular is for the medium size backstrap. So with that being said, this is my first time trying this out. I've actually usually done the granulate or the sandpaper, is like what I have on my Glock 22. So trying something else different, seeing how the long term and short term is for it. So this one I've had for almost a year and a half, and it has its wear and tear and it looks dirty, but the actual feel of the grip is still there. You can see right here, that's from taking it out of the holster. And there's also wear around that area where the holster's been. So it's kind of nice. It kind of files it down and, you know, doesn't become a little noisy or anything like that through some time. And obviously a little bit of wear right here. So enough of that little part from this. I'm just going to go ahead and get straight to mounting it on the actual pistol. So here is the lower, obviously, and just for reference, it is the medium, as you can see. So medium backstrap. So obviously when they ship you the actual the grip, they also give you an application wipe. I've used it before, it's okay, but for this I'm not going to be using it. I'm going to be just using, well, don't think that it's alcohol, but it's rubbing alcohol in a little sanitation thing. So just as a reference from that. So all I pretty much do is, well, first get out the gloves, because you don't want to be putting oil on the gun if you're going to be using the rubbing alcohol. Now this is my method. Everybody else's method is different. Everybody has their own way of doing it. Get this out of the way just so that way it doesn't get soaked on. But, you know, let's just go ahead and go with it. So just you know, I'm going a little crazy because I'm just trying to beat the time, whatever, but just spray it on there. Microfiber towel. Try to get it all, for the most part, off, so that way the mating surfaces is good. And for future, sorry if I get out of frame or kind of go a little off topic. But all right, so now that we got that, I've seen other people do their own version of it. Like I said, I'm doing mine. They, you know, I already kind of peeled it too, so that way it's a little easier to do it with the mounting. So the thing is, what I've always done is, because you're supposed to, you know, take it a little bit off, whatever, whatnot. But what I've always done, sorry, I'm a little off camera right now, see? What I've always done is I've started peeling everything off from pretty much this part, right? All the way down to the back part. But this is what I do. I tend to rip this little part right off, and then I tend to, it's a little extra, it's obviously extra work, but I put it back on this side, and you'll see later on why I do it. So with that being said, though, go ahead and start putting it on the gun. Now it gives you little part where the Glock emblem goes. We can get it in camera view. Whoops. Oh shit. I'm almost dropping the camera here too. So once you have it up already in line, you just pretty much start putting it down. Now the directions say you can heat it up, which I could do that right now actually too. Heat up the gun, but that's just gonna be a little noisy. So we'll just go ahead and start pressing on it. Again, here goes the camera. Start pressing along it as you go straight down. Oh. Uh-oh. That went a little failure right there. It's all right. It's already starting to fail right there. Well, that's what happens. Now, this is unedited, so just roll with it. All right. So start taking all this stuff off. And start applying it all around. And at this point, just go ahead and take that off and just start applying it all. Now you want to be putting it gently, pressing it, so. And start just, you could even start tugging it, taking it off, reapplying it again. This camera is killing me now. Making sure that the magazine release doesn't get any interference as well. And then this is where this little part starts getting a little more tricky. But this is why I do it in this way, though, because you don't really want to necessarily stick the whole thing completely down here, because finger grooves start going in. So just as, whoops. Hopefully I'm not making anybody dizzy from all this, but like I said, we'll just roll with it. Just start putting them through. Kind of roll the finger grooves in there. Make sure those gaps are nice and then you can start slowly putting them down. And now you could actually start squeezing everything in. It's like you want to press out, push everything in neatly. So, but as you start seeing, it starts being part of it, like molding on it. And like I said, you could actually even start all over, kind of take it all apart, and you know, obviously you don't want to do it constantly, but very little bit. And there's gonna be little parts like you're gonna be missing. So like all along right here, but I mean, these are laser cut and, you know, up to the closest to perfection. But again, this is a new one for me as far as the grip style. I really like it, especially right now. It kind of changes everything on the gun. And not to mention, it protects. These things protect your finish. Like on my HK, I had the same granulant, and it's still protecting it. And eventually, it was already old, so it was like 2 years old. Took it off, and the frame still looks good, stock frame. So it does its job in also protecting. So protecting the frame. All right, so there we go. That's an installment for you with a bit of character, camera flimsing, and whatnot. So it's all there. Now let's just not bad. All right, guys. Well, as crazy as that was, that didn't really work. As crazy as this video was, 11 minutes, almost 12 minutes, it was pretty good. Yeah, blow drying it would have been a little bit easier too. You can do it. You don't need to. It's up to you. I have the blow dryer, but anyways, looks great, feels great. Give you guys an update, see how it's running, how the grip is, any little problems, so on and so forth. But all right, that's it. Take care, guys. Have a good one.